everyone. We are back in the kitchen with Chef Nino today at Rouse's. And what are you making for us today?
A masterpiece. Cowboy beans. All right, and I'm gonna tell you why they're doing the cowboy beans, but we got to get moving, okay?
Okay.
I got things to do, okay? You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna saute our garlic and our onion first, and while that's sauteing down, could you stir that, please?
And you got a fancy pot here too.
Ain't that something? We sell these pots. We sell a nice selection of of cast iron, and yeah. Okay, there we go. There's our onion. We're gonna just saute that down. Are you stirring or diddling? Folks, look. Folks, this is stirring. This is how to do it in the Midwest.
It's the noise. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Okay, go ahead and diddle. No, you're doing good. I've never seen nobody stir it like that.
Delicate.
Yes. Okay, so let me tell you some stars in our lineup, okay? We have some tasso. What is tasso? A highly seasoned piece of pork or turkey, all right? And I like the Paul Prudhomme one because it's also cold and hot smoked. That's an ancient Cajun technique there. And really this recipe only takes 30-40 minutes to cook. Unless you're diddling around, it's going to take an hour and a half, okay? All right.
So shots fired, Nino?
Yes. I just never seen that technique before. But I'd be the same way with the weather. Yeah, I'd probably be, you know. I seen you do the weather at the station, and you got a green blank screen. How do you know where to point? That's what I don't understand.
Instead of a camera, it's pretty much a TV screen that shows me. So it's kind of backwards, but it's a reflection.
Yeah, I walked in early one day, and you're talking, and you're pointing to a green screen. I'm like, she has lost it. We need to start doing drug testing on the people, you know what I'm saying?
Pointing at random things.
Yeah. Okay, we're making our base. We have our onions, our garlic, our tasso. Now we're gonna go ahead and put in our smoked sausage, all right? And I went ahead and browned that smoked sausage. This is a pound of Rouse's smoked sausage, okay? All right? This is going to be a masterpiece. Now I've got some chorizo. It comes in pork or beef. This is the beef that we put. I went ahead and browned that. Okay. All right. I wish you were here to try this.
And smell it too. Just the different meats all coming together in this.
Oh my goodness gracious sakes.
And is it all pork? I think it is.
Yep.
All pork.
All pork. Look at that. Oh man, oh man. Now we're put in our bacon. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you.
That's my smell.
You're gonna do the weather tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna bandage and stuff. Okay. Let me show you what this looks like. Are you smelling this?
I am, yes.
Oh.
For a meat lover in your life, this is going to be the dish to go.
This is going to take beans to a different level, okay? Now you want to let this cook probably for about 10-15 minutes all together. Even though we did brown the bacon, the tasso, chorizo, smoked sausages separately, we want them to come together. Take your time, okay? This is not fast food. This is slow food right here.
Slow food.
Yeah.
Give that nice flavor, nice color too, beautiful look to it.
Now, why do we call them cowboy beans? Okay, because we're going to put some molasses and some brown sugar in it. In the day of the chuck wagon, they would leave and they would be gone 2-3 months at a time. Well, a lot of times the meat was so terrible at the end of a trip, they would have to flavor the meat and the beans and everything with molasses and brown sugar to make it palatable.
Okay.
Of course, we don't have that kind of meat, whatever there, but what I'm saying is a lot of their beans and recipes, they had molasses or brown sugar in it.
There you go.
I went to a yard sale one day and they had a whole set of the cowboys and Indians and all that stuff, and I read, and that was like a chapter of it, the food, how they had to flavor it to make it palatable because it was almost rotten.
Yeah.
So basically eat that or die. So yeah.
So eat it with some molasses, save a life right there, but also get some nice flavor, keep that meat, and also get a little bit of a name for this dish from that as well. So coming up in a little bit, are we going to combine all the beans into this as well?
Yes, indeed. Oh, and the beans we can use is lima beans, black beans, red kidney beans and white kidney beans we affectionately call cannellini. And all they are is a white kidney bean. And I like the white kidney beans because they don't disintegrate like the Great Northern beans will. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of chicken broth, okay, a little bit of mustard, and if you want to, you can put cumin and chili and oregano, or you can get Chef Nino's Make It Mexican. It has all of it in there already. All right, so here we are.
Perfect. So we'll have all of that, combine it all together, and get finished cooking up this delicious recipe. Look at that, all of those details.
Wouldn't it be good on Rouse's French bread, just that right there?
Oh yeah, it would. In the kitchen with Chef Nino from Rouse's, and right now you are cooking up some cowboy beans. So far we've got all that meat cooking right there.
We have chorizo, Rouse's smoked sausage, we have bacon, and we have chorizo. Ooh. This combination is really going to flavor these beans, okay? Yeah, and I think now we're going to go ahead and add our beans.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, we're going to do our limas. I'm going to spill the beans, sorry. Okay.
All right, you got a lima in the pot, and now what else are we adding?
We're going to do the black beans, the red beans, and the cannellini and the broth.
There you go. And about how much chicken broth can you expect to add?
Two cups.
2 cups. Perfect.
Yep. All righty. We're on right now?
We are.
Oh my goodness. Why don't somebody tell me? Oh, there's the teleprompter there. Okay. All right. We're going to put the black beans. All right. We're going to put, I thought it was rehearsal. I really did. We're going to put the cannellini and the red beans. Okay. Now's a good time to add the broth. We're going to put a couple of cups in there and already have it pre-measured.
Perfect.
All right. All right. So we're going to stir that up. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to put some cilantro. And if you don't like cilantro, you can put parsley. I know a lot of folks don't like cilantro. All right. Now, we want to put, instead of cumin, chili, and oregano, we can put a couple teaspoons of Chef Nino's Make It Mexican.
Make It Mexican.
Yes. That's going to give you that Southwest fajita enchilada kind of flavor. A couple tablespoons. How's that coming?
That looks delicious.
Oh man, you're going to eat this and you're going to be like, I'm going to do this recipe. This freezes nicely, so you can make, this makes probably for 10 to 15 people. 3 if you're from my parish in Louisiana, but around here about 15 people, yeah. We're going to put some mustard in there, dry mustard. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of dry mustard in there. This is a unifier. It's going to put all the flavors together, so you're not tasting this kind of bean or that meat. It's just one singular flavor, okay? All right. Now, we want to let this simmer for about 30 minutes or half an hour, whatever time you have. A lot of people don't have that kind of time anymore with the stressed out and everything. All right, we're gonna put our brown sugar. Okay, that's 4 tablespoons, and we're gonna put some molasses. This is serious. My mama would make cornbread in a black iron skillet in the morning, and she would pour the molasses in there right on top of that cornbread. Look at that. I'm putting about 4 tablespoons of molasses. Really, this is some cool stuff right here.
That is not something I would have thought of.
Broiled rabbit, since 1907. Wow. It keeps a long time. All right, there we are.
Perfect. So
are you smelling the sweetness? This is cowboy beans. I can't wait to show you the finished product. We're going to let this cook for about 30 more minutes. We come back, we're going to plate the cowboy beans. You're going to love it.
You did it. We'll be right back. And we are finishing up in the kitchen here with Chef Nino. You have put the final touches on your cowboy beans here.
Oh, we got in there chorizo, smoked sausage, bacon. Look at this right here. We have the beans, and we put our chicken broth, we put our molasses, our brown sugar, some Mexican seasoning. Get the recipe, rouses.com.
Mustard.
Fox 10, yes. All right, now I'm gonna plate it. You're not gonna believe it. You said you never have had beans with like molasses and brown sugar.
Well, besides probably barbecue beans, I know they'll probably have some of it, but not like this before.
Yes. Look, brother, do you have the camera there? Make sure you're making me look good here, brother.
So that was a beautiful color. Very excited to try that. And so with this, would you just serve it on your own like this? Can you vary the ingredients in any way?
I think just how it is, yes. This is a perfect recipe. This will pair nicely with a nice barbecue. Works really good. Talk to me now, talk to me.
I was gonna say, you said barbecue. As soon as I finally started to taste it a little bit, you can definitely taste the brown sugar in it, but also a little bit of the heat from the Mexican seasoning as well, to make it Mexican that you used.
How about the flavor that the chorizo gives? You see this gravy or the soup, if you would.
Beautiful color.
That's a combination of all those different meats and the seasonings and the I
really enjoy this just because there's so many different flavors to it. If you like chili, this is probably something that you'll like. A little bit of the sweetness plus also a little bit of the kick. You have the jalapenos in there that make it Mexican. And also, we're recording this on a day that the temperatures are a little bit cooler outside.
Which, thank God.
Thank God.
Oh
and
my
this would
goodness
be
gracious sakes.
for it.
Yes. All right. Cowboy Beans, recipes, more, Rouses.com, Fox 10 TV. And thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Chef
Thank y'all for
Nino.
watching, and I'll see you at one of the Rouses soon. Bye-bye.